Hello. We're here today with Meredith Mullen.
Hey guys.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so nervous.
We're very excited to have you.
Thanks.
You're super funny and cool.
Okay. Just kidding. Thank you.
Check out our Instagram for the freshest content.
You just finished Humber, right?
Yeah, last May.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
So now you're free to roam on your own and do all the fun open mics.
Yeah, I don't really do stand-up. I hate to disappoint you.
Well, it's Ana-Marija's,
I'm very disappointed.
I knew, but I should have told you ahead of time.
I knew nothing about who's coming today. I feel awful.
It's okay. It's okay. I do like sketch and improv.
Hey,
So,
that's better.
Yeah. Well,
It is better.
It is better. I don't want to say it, but yeah.
Yeah, there's so much more camaraderie and love.
Yeah, soul.
It's less competitive for sure. More like, more of a community rather than like secret. I don't want to be mean. Actually,
No,
never
go
mind.
for it.
Be mean. This is the mean podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know. I used to do stand up, but I felt like really shady. Like I felt
Yeah.
like judgy.
Yeah.
It turned me into a bad person.
You think so?
No, it just made me like really judge other people for like no reason. Like someone would do like a great set and I'd be like, but they are ugly. Like I like for no reason.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
So
I want to be judgy, but like not feel bad about it.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, you could probably do that.
I'll try.
I judge others all the time, but now I just don't say it out loud.
Mm-hmm. I
Just tell my mom.
I think of myself as a not judgmental person, but my friends have told me that I am very judgmental. Do you think I am?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were nodding like.
No, I'm like same here.
And
That's
I
okay.
it's like usually I'm not. Yeah, what can you do? It's the human condition. It's mostly because I don't like myself enough. That's
no.
I agree. I think I don't like yourself enough either. Sorry, sorry, I did
No,
not mean
don't.
that.
I can't handle it this morning. I already
Sorry.
cried so much.
I know.
today.
I really didn't mean that.
No, it's okay. Yeah,
I just
cried
said
today?
that.
yeah,
Are you okay?
yeah. I'm okay. Just like, so those days where you're just like anything is like a big deal.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Like every day.
I feel so bad now.
No. It's okay. The worst part, if you start to be too nice to me now, I'll feel really worse.
Okay. I'll continue to be mean.
No. Let's just keep it in the middle. Business.
Okay, coworker.
Yes. Okay.
So thank you for coming and joining us.
Yeah.
In our awkward state of minds.
Yeah.
Are we in weird state of minds?
We
today?
are. Yeah.
I feel pretty weird. I woke up feeling nauseous. Super not pregnant, but I am feeling nauseous.
Should we do a live test?
Test of what?
Pregnancy
test?
A live one.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I have this pregnancy stick right here.
Dip it in your ginger ale and see what happens.
Oh, it exploded. We brought a rule today.
Oh, I'm excited.
A Fckgirls rule. It's a rule that you need to every week, just to give some context for people that are just dropping in on the fly, decided to check this out.
Yeah.
Every week we bring in a new Fckgirls rule about a dating or love rule that we try to apply to our own lives. Successfully? I don't
No.
know. No, generally not. And our rule today is we've had a lot of don'ts.
Yeah, let's be positive.
Let's be positive today.
Keep
on trucking.
and pick up the hitchhikers of love.
Keep on trucking and pick up the hitchhikers of love. As you go on in life and have had your heart broken a multitude of times, you can begin to get closed off, and then anyone who is open, you might want to reject them. But we're saying don't reject them. Open yourself up to pain, to endless pain that will never end, and you'll just go deeper and sink deeper into existential dread.
Or a nice journey.
Or a nice journey. It could go either way.
Because your hitchhiker could be going to the mountains, and now you're going to the mountains with them. Or your hitchhiker could try to kill you
Awesome.
and succeed. That's our rule.
I have an actual rule.
Oh yeah, please.
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
how I feel about it though.
Okay, we'll decide how you feel about it after you say it.
It's negative though. It's a
That's
don't.
all right. Hey, that's okay. Don't deny your true feelings.
Okay. Don't tell someone your entire mental health history on the first date.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? I don't know. Like sometimes I'm like, I feel like I should just lay it all out there.
Right.
But then sometimes I'm like, this is a lot.
Mm-hmm. I think it's fun to hint. Do some hinting.
I'd be like, that
Dangle
could
the
be crazy.
carrots.
Yeah.
For me, like, oh no, I had something to say. No, I forgot. Never mind.
We appreciate the thought.
We do. And our listeners
Oh,
appreciate it.
I remember. Like, I like to joke about it for a while, and then once they pick up that I'm serious, it's like, well, you've known this whole time, but you just thought I was joking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
that's a
like
good
that.
idea.
Joke about your mental health.
Yeah, play it off as a joke and never seek help. That's my dating rule. I'm just kidding. I have a great therapist.
Do you?
Yeah, her name is Taryn. Shout out. She'll listen.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
cool.
She
Wait, who's Terrence? I missed
my
it.
therapist,
Nice.
Taryn. She recommends me podcasts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'll recommend her this.
Yeah.
Aw.
That's cool.
She's the best. Sorry, was that weird to
no,
say?
no.
Mine
Okay.
is, I don't know his first name.
What?
I just know his last name, Dr. Klein.
Oh.
Yikes.
Yikes.
weird.
I think
Is
it
he
might be
hot?
Ryan. He kind of is, but he's married and has kids and went on vacation one time.
Well, I mean, he's allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
allowed to
true.
do that.
Wait, is this confidential? I don't think I'm allowed to say
Yeah,
things that my
is there,
therapist
like-
tells
Oh
me.
yeah. You can't tell him.
Is it a two-way street?
He does not have kids. He's never been on vacation.
He's not a doctor at all. Is that client confidentiality? Is that a two-way street for real?
Well, I think they're not supposed to tell you anything.
Really?
Well, maybe not. But
I don't think that's true.
I feel like it's on them for telling you something because
It's their fault.
You're unstable.
Especially knowing
You can do anything.
she knows I'm a loose cannon. Like I'll
Exactly.
tell anyone anything, so it's her fault for confiding in
That's
me.
what I'm saying. Yeah, it's her job not to do that, but it's not your job.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm the one paying her.
Yeah.
Too much. Just kidding. It's worth it. I'm worried she's listening.
Yeah, but I think that's a good rule.
Thank you.
I do too.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't. You definitely don't hide it. Definitely don't
no.
be like
Everything's fine.
everything's fine. I have never had a thought like any bad thought or you know.
It's important for sure. Well, I don't know. It depends. It depends what you're looking for out of the
True.
dating.
Yeah.
Because if
Oh,
you're
that's
just
a good
looking to
point.
hook up, like they don't need to know.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you're like, I want to settle down, have a kid, like
Mhm.
they should probably know you're sad.
Yeah.
How do you feel about people who say that they're generally a happy person, or they're always happy, or they're I don't know, something about happy?
I used to say that about myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like
I used to get so mad when people would say that.
I mean, I wouldn't say it unprompted.
I
don't
go
think.
around
Just, like,
yelling
out
it.
of the blue.
I don't know if they say that and they mean it. I'm jealous for sure.
I'm so jealous.
But also, like, I don't know, not to be like too deep,
Mhm.
but like whenever I'm like not in the best state of mind, like that's when I make my favorite art.
Mm.
Not art, but like my favorite like jokes
Mhm.
and stuff comes out of being not particularly
Mhm.
happy. So I'm not jealous of that.
Right.
Just when I'm happy, I'm like, oh, no need to be funny.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
That's fair. Yeah. I feel like that's definitely a popular thought of like art coming from pain, right?
It's
Mhm.
true.
We've all heard that before.
Yeah. I kind of feel like I don't like certainly stuff comes from pain, but I don't when I'm like if I'm in a bad mood, I can't get anything done, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. When I'm in a good mood, I'm like, life's too good. Not gonna mess around and yeah.
So I used to be really like, I used to really hold on to that thought, really close to my heart. And I used to be like, I can only create when I'm suffering. And I really bought into the kind of tortured artist trope. And I actually had to like work really hard to get out of that because it ended up actually being detrimental to me in the
Yeah.
long run.
Yeah. Sometimes I find myself saying like, "Oh yeah, we're supposed to be broke," and then I'm like, maybe not. It's fine, but we don't like have to be.
Like
It's
I don't
not-
even mean to like I'm like in a good mood this week, so thanks. God.
Yeah.
But like I like wrote a sketch the other day, and it was like the worst thing I've ever written. And I was like, oh, because I'm happy.
Oh.
You guys want to hear about it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
It was like, okay, you guys ever been to Costco?
Actually,
yes.
no.
Okay, have you heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
You know, like how they have like free samples of food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we act out your sketch for it?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the premise is someone, not just anyone, sorry, Dr. Phil,
Oh.
is because I'm into him recently. It keeps putting on different disguises to get more of the same sample, and it's like a honey baked ham
Okay,
sample
cool.
that he
Okay.
wants. That's about it.
I like
really.
it.
It was awful.
And then his wife comes out and cheers him on.
Robin.
Robin.
We
yeah.
love her. We love Robin.
Okay, so we're in a Costco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and scene starts.
Mhm.
Crab cake samples. Get your crab cake samples.
Sorry, do you have any honey ham?
Oh yeah, this crab cake is made of honey ham.
Oh, I'll take a piece. Sure, thank you.
You're welcome. Here it is.
Thank you.
I'm gonna watch you eat it.
And then slip on a wig.
Hi.
Hi.
Have you heard of these crab cakes made of
What
honey
the
ham?
hell is a crab cake? I will have one.
Hey, you got a little something on your mouth.
Oh, that's just some peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Okay, looks awful like a ham. Honey
Really
ham.
well.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Here you go, blonde-haired person.
Thank you.
Hey, tell your kids to come by.
Oh, I don't have any kids. I'm Dr. Phil.
What? Dr. Phil.
I
And
really
then
like
I'm
it.
the wife. Go, Phil, go.
That was really good. That's exactly word for word.
And
what
you
it
didn't
was.
like how you wrote it? Because
I mean, that was a lot better.
because I feel like that is good.
Comedy gold.
It's the subtext. It's not what you say. It's what you
For
don't say.
sure, yeah.
It was the look in your eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll put photos of our eyes up
Mm-hmm.
somewhere so you can see the look that we gave.
Yeah.
So did you bring a dating rule for us, Meredith?
Oh gosh, I thought about it this morning. I'm nervous though because I'm really bad at dating. I actually went on my first date ever last weekend.
That was your first date ever?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to tell us about
Oh,
that and
and
also your
please.
rules.
Oh
please.
no. Well, okay, here's the thing. Like I've been on a date before
Mhm.
because I like was in a relationship, but we never gone on a date until we were already boyfriend and girlfriend.
Right.
And then guys, like I have Tinder and Bumble. I'm really sorry, Mom. But like they don't really ask to go on dates. They just say come over.
Mhm.
Right.
And I don't. But so yeah, guys aren't really ever like, hey, let's go on a date and get to know each other. Stuff like
Right.
that. So it was my first like real date.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
It
exciting.
was fun.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. So what's the rule?
The rule, oh gosh, okay, let me think. The rule is oh wait, no, okay.
Are you making this up on the spot?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No,
So we
that's
did
fine.
as
We
well,
literally do
obviously.
that every single time.
Okay, this one doesn't apply to that date in
That's
case
okay.
he's listening.
Yeah.
But always have an out, always have a friend
Mm.
that you tell you're going and have a reason to leave
Yeah.
if you need to.
That's a good rule.
I like that. I generally like to have an out in most situations.
Yeah.
I plan my life according to leaving.
Yeah, that's it's
Honestly.
a good way to do it.
Yeah. Even if you do like it, like it's kind of dangerous just hanging around for until you like expire the fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. And you're like, well,
And you like delve into like grandparents' life, like you have nothing else to say. Yeah.
As comedians, do you find that you tend to leave on a laugh? You're like, oh, okay, that was a good high. And then I'm like, all right, sorry, I have to go. Fun times. Like when there's like
yeah,
a big laugh.
maybe. Yeah.
It's in life or like in comedy?
In life.
In life.
Oh.
In life.
I try, but like sometimes it doesn't come.
As soon as there's a laugh, you say, "Let's get the bill."
Yeah. The first laugh, like even if it's in like the first 2 minutes, I'm like, well, that was nice for you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So how was that first date? How did it go?
It went well. I had fun. We had coffee. It was nice. I really am into coffee. So it was fun. It's like a little awkward, like going on a date, like like where you could see people you know. That's all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say about it. But yeah, like you could run into people that you know.
You could,
and you're
could.
like, oh no.
You could be like, "Oh no."
But that's okay. So that was fun. But it was a good date. He's nice. He's gonna see me do comedy, and I'm stressed about that.
That's so stressful.
Yeah, Because, like, I don't know. I don't want to be like, I'm different, but, like, my comedy's not for everyone.
Yeah.
So it could not be for
Yeah,
him.
yeah. I'm just joking.
I mean, no, it's true. It's true.
That's good, though.
How would you describe your comedy?
Very silly.
That's great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'll love it.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm. It's so funny.
Being silly is, like, my number one thing. You know?
Yeah, I
Like,
love that.
Thanks.
Mhm.
I have my little ring that says silly on it.
Oh
Do you like
my
it?
God.
That's very
It's
cute.
a little bee and then silly for, like, be silly.
Oh, that's
Where
adorable.
did you get that?
My mom got it for me for graduation.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's like my most prized possession. I
love
love it.
that. That is so cute.
Thank
That's
you.
perfect.
It's like when I was in, I'm not sure if this matters to the
Yeah.
podcast. When I was in like maybe 9th or 10th grade, she got me, I did like my first like improv show
Mhm.
and she got me this ring for it to like be good luck or whatever. And it didn't fit on any of my fingers except for my thumb. So I like wore it on my thumb and it broke last year.
Oh,
So then she got this one to replace it. So it's like
Aw.
my little improv thumb.
that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Aw.
My mom rocks.
Yeah, that's so nice. Oh my god.
That's really cute. So we've also brought a fun sound clip.
Can I tell a story first?
Please, I want you to.
One time, I had this guy from Tinder come to a show, and I'd never met him before. We didn't go on a date or anything. He was just like, "What are you doing tonight?" And I was like, "I have a show." And he was like, "Where is it? I'm gonna come." And I was like, "Oh God, I don't know. I shouldn't have told him where it was," but he came, and basically, like I knew that he was in the room, but I hadn't met him yet while I was on stage, and I was like, I said hi to him while I was performing, and like he was like, "Hey," and it was really weird, and he sounded obnoxious like right away, and then like I come off stage and I walk around in the comedy bar space, and then when I come back into the room, I forget what show it was, but I think it was like my friend Pat or something, like brought him up on stage, and they were like interviewing him, and I was like, oh my God, oh no. It was really, really
So
awkward.
That man was
never
Zach Berkey.
Gone on a date?
No,
You've never gone on a date with this guy? Never met him?
No.
And he shows up to your show?
Yeah.
That's
That
insane.
is so
It was
weird.
so weird.
Did you
guy-
invite him?
No. He was like, well, I should have said no, but he's just like, I'm gonna come, you know?
Oh.
Did like guys on Tinder, like the thing is, if you're not in the community, you don't realize how weird it is for you to show up.
Yeah.
Because it's not like these sold out arenas. It's like the comedy
It's
bar
so
cab
weird.
space. There's
And
like
then-
6 people.
And then people stayed for karaoke afterwards,
Oh, no.
and he stayed for karaoke, and then I didn't want to be there at all, and his song was like really late, like he wasn't on for a long time, and I was like, will you be upset if I leave before your song? And he was like, are you joking? And I was like,
No.
no, but if you want, I'll stay. And he was like, yeah. And so I stayed, and then he sang "That's What Makes You Beautiful," but he was so mad at me for asking to leave.
The thing is, though, if it had worked out, that would be such a cute
I
story.
know, but it wasn't.
Oh.
And then as soon as he was done, I was like, this was really awkward. I dressed like the whole room, and I was like, all right, everybody, goodbye. Nice to meet you all. Bye. And I like ran out without,
After your song?
after his song. Like I didn't say goodbye to him specifically. I just like did to the entire cabaret space a goodbye.
Did you ever talk again?
No.
Oh my god.
Of course not.
I love it.
It's a very like
So
definite
weird.
ending.
It was so weird.
Oh, I love it.
It's very awkward sometimes dating as a comedian. I remember I was like hooking up with this guy, and it was just like prior to a hookup.
Mhm.
We were just talking, and we're talking about comedy, and he makes like horror films.
Mhm.
And so he's like in film or whatever. He was like, tell me a joke. And I was like, he had started this conversation through text. He was texting me, tell me a joke. I was like, haha, no.
Yeah.
He'd be like, come on. And I was like, lol, 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 no.
No.
and he continues it. So now we're like in person, and he continues it. And he's like, why don't you tell me a joke? Now he's getting mad. He's like, why don't you tell me a joke? Why don't you tell me a joke? It's like, why don't you make me a horror film right now? Like,
Yeah.
go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that's so annoying.
Does that happen to you guys a lot? People say, "Tell me a joke."
Oh,
Yeah.
all the fucking
all the time.
It's so annoying.
Especially like Uber drivers is like the number one like
Oh,
demographic
yeah.
who asks me.
Yeah.
Because they'll like pick me up at comedy bar or something like that, and they're like, "What were you doing?" I'm like, "A show," and they're like, "Oh, tell me a joke," and I'm like, "You won't like it.
You're not gonna like it.
It's gonna be really awkward."
Yeah.
Like,
I just lie.
It doesn't work.
I lied to them. I lied to Uber drivers and to my parents about where I've been.
Yeah. I usually just say like, well, people paid $10 to get into that show, so if you want to pay me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I like to say like I need a microphone. It's true. Like I really need a microphone and a stage
That's smart.
for it to work. Otherwise, it's just like you're not gonna even believe that I'm a comedian. You know?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. You're just gonna be like, you're a weird girl.
I need like a good like 3 or 4 other people.
Yeah.
I don't even do stand up. So I'm like, well, maybe like, can I get a suggestion? Can I get a location that fits in this Uber?
Yeah. When I used to only do improv too, and my uncles would always be like, at Christmas, do a scene for us. I'm like, you want me to do a scene
So awkward.
at Christmas dinner? Like, what are you talking about?
I think we all. Wait, no. Did you start with improv or with stand up?
I started with improv.
Oh,
Improv and sketch.
We all started just doing improv.
Yeah. And then when I got
crazy.
to Humber, I was like, I'll do stand. I'm funny. And then I like hated it. I was like, why do I feel so sad every time I do this? And then I don't know. It's just like, 'cause it's like 2 different communities here. And I just didn't fit into the other one. Not saying anything, but improv is like, I don't know. It's my people.
I just started an improv class at Bat Dog, and I'm really, really
What
liking
class?
it. The long form.
Oh, yay. That's exciting.
Yeah, it's really fun. I'm
love
excited
Bat
to get
Dog.
back into it.
Longform's awesome.
It's so fun.
Okay, now we're gonna play you a clip from
right.
a rom-com.
Okay.
What rom-com is this?
This is from. Well, would you call it a rom-com? Maybe not. It's from Top Gun.
Okay, I've never seen it.
This rom-com is Top Gun. But whatever. I
So-
don't care.
This segment is called "Would You Date Them?" So you're gonna let us know after the clip if you would date the person.
Okay.
Ready?
That's it. I
they
needed that
kissing?
part of the music. Yeah, they are kissing.
They
Okay.
just kissed.
Would you like to see?
Yeah, I would love to see that.
I forgot how handsome
Ooh.
Tom Cruise was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the woman is the person that we are talking about in this scene.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Because he didn't really talk very much.
You didn't say much.
No. It's
Wait,
all.
what's the context again? What did
Yeah.
she say?
So she said something like, I think that she gave him a bad flying review. If you've seen Top Gun, you're gonna hate this. I think that she gave him a bad flying review, and then he was like, "You gave my flight a bad review," and then she was like, "Yeah, I did give your flight a bad review." That's not at all what she said, but that's only because I didn't want anyone that we work with to see that I'm falling for you.
Oh, that's a good line.
And that's not what the line was, but thank you.
I thought you did it justice.
Thank you.
He's a great actor.
Thank you.
Um,
So you get the idea. I'm not sure what the movie is about.
It's about fast planes.
Yes. And she was like, your plane's not fast enough, but I am.
Oh.
are these like passenger planes, like Air Canada, or like
I don't think so.
I think
they're-
or like war planes?
I think like, or like fashion planes, you
Yeah.
know? Like, they're like war planes, but they're just for
Decorative.
yeah.
Fighter jets.
Fighter jets.
fashion planes.
We know stuff about stuff.
I love war. Okay. I don't know.
So imagine like a guy that you worked with was like, give you a super shitty review at your job. Or someone give you a bad sketch review and then they were like, sorry, I didn't want anyone to know that I'm falling for you.
Probably not. Like,
It's pretty shitty.
Wait,
Yeah, it
that's
kinda
Yeah, now that you
sucks.
put it in that context,
Yeah.
I'm like, that's awful.
Yeah,
like I don't know. How do you come back from that?
true.
Like, I know you love me, but it's like, do you not like what I do
Yeah.
every day?
And you really don't want anyone to know.
Yeah. If you would want to broadcast it, right? If you loved me.
Yeah.
I think that like this Top Gun film,
Yes. This Top Gun rom-com.
rom-com film, is under the assumption that we value love more than our careers, which is
Yeah.
false for me at least. And it sounds like from like that review as well, Meredith, that maybe careers are more important. I'm just guessing. Please interrupt me.
Oh yeah, I'm career driven. I don't think if someone didn't like my career, like they'd be gone. It's not that hard.
Because I mean, like, what else you can't change that.
Yeah.
You're not gonna change your life.
But also, I am blinded by love. So if someone said that to me, I'd be like, all right. Give them a good like 3 years, and then
and then you'd be like, wait.
yeah,
wait.
So maybe
That's crazy how love can like blind us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like a bright sun.
Yeah.
wow.
Metaphors.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Maybe one day I'll find it. If you're listening, anyone. I'm just kidding.
Anyone.
Literally anyone at all. If you think I'm charming.
Aw. She is charming.
She's very charming.
Thanks, guys.
Has great hair.
Okay.
Super fashion.
Super
Okay.
fashion.
Thanks, guys.
Always just looking great.
I just came here for the compliments.
That's what we do.
Well, so this is my favorite part of the segment.
Yeah. Part of the show.
It's called Rate My Kiss. I
Oh.
almost forgot what it was called. So we do this based off of a non-judgmental rating scale.
Yeah.
Which means instead of going from 0 to 10 or green to red,
Yes.
we make up our own scales. So two things. What are two things that you love equally?
My mom and coffee.
Your mom and coffee.
Nice.
So this scale is going to be between your love, your mom and coffee.
Wait, can it be coffee to my mom?
Yes.
It can be coffee to from coffee to your mom.
Okay.
So this kiss is going to be between a fighter plane and
a fashion plane. A
and
fashion.
that's what I was going to say. A fashion plane.
Oh. Wow.
Whoa, baby.
It was really hot. I know.
Yeah.
The windows are like fogged up. Okay. So on a scale from coffee to my mom,
Yeah.
I rate that a what is anything even in between coffee and my mom?
Your mom holding a coffee?
That would be like beyond,
be-
wouldn't it? I don't want to like
I
sound
mean, I
mean,
don't
but it
mind
wasn't.
that. Oh.
I'll give it a big monogrammed reusable coffee mug.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love
And,
that.
like ceramic.
Yeah.
Some like
With a gold handle, maybe.
okay, yeah, gold.
Yes.
But not actual like
No.
shiny gold, but like you know how like they have like appliques it's like a picture of gold. You know what I mean? It's like it's not actually shiny, but it's like a picture of glitter.
Right.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
That
Oh, I
kind
like
of gold.
that. I like
Yeah.
glitter handles.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And
That's
it's got,
my favorite.
but it's not full monogram. Like it's not like your like it's not like MCM like your full
Right.
monogram.
It's
It's just
just
like an M because you
M.
bought it at Winners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love a mug like that. Like, I don't have
When's
one
your
yet.
birthday?
August.
Okay, I'll be there.
I'll be there. I really want to see you more.
Is that genuine?
That is genuine.
That is so sweet.
Aw.
One time, everyone, Jordanne and
Never
I.
mind. I take it back what I said.
Sorry, I was really excited to say this
No,
sentence,
it's okay,
so I was
yeah,
like
go.
shortening your name. Jordanne and I were in an Uber pool together.
That's true.
And I was on my way to her house.
Yeah, she was. And I was going to Zach's.
I don't know where you were going, but like she couldn't see me in the car, really, but I could see her. So I was like smiling out the window, and she didn't know it was
I'm
me
like,
yet.
who's this girl smiling at me so much?
But I was really excited to see her, and I was like, dumb, too
funny.
much.
Sounds like a great memory.
Yeah.
It was for me.
It was
really
for me as well.
Awesome.
Good.
And I was like, I'm going to your house right now.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm not.
It's so weird.
Yeah. But c'est la vie.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us
Yeah.
today,
Oh my gosh.
Meredith.
Thanks for I'm so happy. That was so much fun.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
good.
great.
You're so
We
great.
wish you well on
guys.
your date.
Oh,
Dating.
thanks,
Yeah.
guys. I'll
I hope
let
it
you know
goes
how
really
goes.
well.
Yeah.
Me too. My second date ever.
Yeah.
We like to end each episode with the best fist bump ever
Yes.
in season
gosh.
2 now. So, ready?
Mhm.
I'm sweaty, but
That's okay.
can I do two?
Yes,
Yes. Pew!
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.